guys, welcome back to my channel, Paradoxical Joy. I'm your girl Joy, and I usually do lifestyle and career/business content. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check the description down below because I have some awesome recommendations for other videos you should check out, as well as I have a blog and it's great and you should go check it out and read some of my posts that I will also have in the description box below. And while you're down there, you might as well go ahead and check out the subscribe button and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn the post notifications on so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video, as well as comment down below, what are you excited about this video? Like, what do you think we're going to be talking about? I'm trying to give the tea, and let me know how hot you think it's going to be, okay? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to know when workshops, webinars, whatever investments that you're trying to make, whatever services you're trying to use, how to know when it is actually worth your time and your money. So we got some simple steps, some simple questions, some simple things to go into. You know, I like to keep it simple, short, and sweet, okay? And we're going to dive into, I'm going to give you some good things to look out for when you're checking out services and things like that, so you know what will actually be worth your while. So number one is do your research, okay? You have to do your research. You have to look into, what are these people offering? What is happening here? Don't just sign up for something or pay for something because mama and them sent you a link. That's not, no, don't do that. Do your research. Really look into what they're offering. I know for me personally, last year when I was signing up for I don't even know what to call it. It was like a class or workshop situation. I went and I looked and I found it on Instagram. I looked at the Instagram, I looked at the website, I looked at the YouTube video. I went and looked at all the options of all the things, of every piece of content that was out there that was talking about this workshop, so I could fully understand what was happening. Now sometimes you'll see repeated, like it'll just say the same things over and over again, but there should be a place where there should be more in depth, maybe a frequently asked questions, maybe DM the person and be like, hey, you know, what about this? What about this? How in depth is it going to be? Ask your questions, do your research. You're spending, it's your money and it's your time, so you might as well know what you're investing in fully. Don't just sign up for it because your favorite content creator is doing something, because you might, while it might be your favorite content creator, it might not be something that is actually for you. You might not be the target audience for this particular class or workshop or webinar or whatever that you're doing, and it might not be able to be useful or applicable to your life, and then you're spending money for no reason. Like, if you're just trying to send people money, I'll put my Cash App on the screen in the description box below. It's no problem. You can send me some money instead of them, I'm just saying. Number two, if you do not receive what they are promising, how will you feel? So if you are signing up for this workshop and they're like, okay, by the end of this workshop, you will be able to have 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. You have 0. They're like, yeah, you can start from 0, and by the end of this workshop, you will have 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. First of all, that's seeming very scamish to me. But on the second hand, it is also important for you to realize that there are people, one, that will try to scam you and they will say whatever they can to get your money. That's just really the world that we live in. But two, there are good-natured people, people that are really trying to help you, people that are really trying to provide effective and helpful services to help people get where they're trying to go. There really are. And they can promise you things and they can want to help you. And sometimes it just doesn't always happen that way. So I would be wary of anyone that will say things like you will get 50,000 subscribers or learn how to make $10,000 a month. You know what I mean? Because just because something happens for other people, or just because this is the method that they use for their success, doesn't mean that even if you copycat it, that it will work out the same. And also you have to ask yourself, can you afford this thing that you're purchasing? If you have, spent a lot of money in your business or whatever, you're at the point where you have like $100 left to spend, and you decide to spend all $100 on a workshop or webinar because they told you that they were going to get you to a place that you've desperately been trying to get, and then they don't, that is going to be devastating. So you have to use really good judgment whenever you're trying to purchase these things or trying to figure out if something is worth it. You have to ask yourself. I'm asking you, is it worth it? If you spend your last on this product and it doesn't do what it said that it would do, how you gonna be all right? Like, how are you going to bounce back? Can you bounce back? Because sometimes they really be like that. Can you bounce back? Can you still make the best out of the situation? I know for me personally, when I've signed up for things, I signed up for something about virtual events the other day. I really went into it with very low expectations, because I was just seeing what knowledge I could get. I jotted down a few things in the class or whatever. It was a few hours, and I jotted down a few things, and I was like, okay, this is a cool point. This is a cool point here. Now, I didn't spend my coins on it. My job spent their coins on it, but I would have never spent my coins on it because I didn't feel like it was worth the investment. Because even when I was looking at the description, I could tell that it wasn't worth the investment because the things that they were talking about were very basic. And I was like, and the amount that they were charging was a lot more than I thought that it was worth. So you have to use your judgment, and it's okay if you mess up. It's okay if maybe you paid for something in the past and it didn't work out the way that you thought that it would. It's happened to the best of us. Life goes on. What I don't want for you is to use your last on something that is not worth your time, and then you end up being devastated by it, especially if maybe you can wait a little bit longer and invest in that at a later time when you are less at a crucial point, whether it's do or die. Unless that's the do and you feel 100% confident in it, then go for it. Which leads me to step number 3, which is, do you have what it takes to be successful? And not do you have what it takes to have 50,000 subscribers or 1 million TikTok followers. No, what I mean by that is, are you willing to invest what you need to invest beyond the money? Are you actually going to show up and give the time and the energy? Are you going to actually use the resources that are provided for you? I know, me personally, I have a tendency to sign up for things and be like, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be on top of it. Yes, I'm gonna show up to this class every Wednesday at from 7 to 9 p.m. Let me tell y'all, let me be real. We keep it real over here. Okay, I have paid for things thinking that I would show up, and I have not shown up. And then I have told myself it's okay because it's recorded. They sent you to record it, and then I have not watched the recording, and I've let it expire. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. I'm telling my story to help you be better than me. So you have to seriously ask yourself, are you able to commit to whatever it is that you're investing in? Because just because you invested money in it, sometimes money isn't all that it is. You know what I mean? You have to invest time into it. If you're getting a new camera for your YouTube channel because you want to take it to the next level, yeah, you dropping some coins on that, but at the same time, you also have to learn a whole new tool now. Like, it's not just money, it's time, it's energy. Do you have what it takes to really dive in the way that you need to get from it what you really need or what you really want? So these are some really important questions that you have to ask yourself so that you can make sure that whatever you're investing in, whether it's services or products or platforms or anything else, that you can make sure that it's actually worthwhile. Like, we don't want to be spending our money on stuff that isn't going to give back to us. Like, we're trying to invest. When you invest in something, you put it into something so that you can get something back out. That's an investment. And in order for it to be an investment, you got to put something in. and you got to get something out. Or, well, actually, I'll say a good investment, because you can make a bad investment and then, you know, it doesn't work out. But we want good investments this year. We want to make sure that the things that we're signing up for, the commitments that we're making, that we're solid, that we're going to follow through, that we're going to follow our money, we're going to put our money where our mouth is, and make sure that we are doing the things that we need to do to make our business successful. And I'm talking to y'all, but I'm also talking to me, because there's definitely some things that I want to go ahead and you know, pay for and be like, oh yes, I want to do this, I want to do this, like sign me up here, well, let me go there, let me do this, let me do that. No, slow your roll. You know, you don't have time for all of those things. You know, you're going to sign up for stuff, and then it's become the end of the year, and you're like, what did I even pay for? I didn't even do half of that stuff. So do your research, you know, and also know yourself. Do your research, figure out what services they're offering, figure out what you need to do, what is required of you to be successful, and make sure that you can afford it, both financially, both time, both energy, emotions, all the things that are required of you for whatever you're signing up for. And I guarantee you're gonna be successful. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I thought that this was a fun little video to do if you were considering some things and you're not sure which way to go. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Comment down below if it was. Let me know what you're planning on investing in, or what this video helped you stop from investing in. And make sure while you're down there that you go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you didn't already, and make sure you turn my post notifications on so you know when I upload a new video, and comment down below any other video ideas that you like. And if this helped you, go ahead and hit the like button so that I can help you and you can help me, and we can help each other, and we can have reciprocity, because I feel like, you know, vibes. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next video.